In the summer of 2008, I was tasked with the role of my parents' chauffeur, transporting them across the picturesque landscapes of Finnmark for their vacation. Their destination was the quaint and serene fishing village of Gamvik, nestled on the coast of East Finnmark. This place was particularly significant for them, as it was their home before I came into the world. In the remote town of Gamvik, nestled among the northern Norwegian fjords, we sought refuge for the night in a quaint motel that had previously served as a cozy bed and breakfast for local fishermen. As we pulled up outside the rustic building, my father ventured inside to inspect one of the rooms before finalizing our stay. Peering through the car window, I saw the welcoming reception area and the charming hallways that led to the inviting rooms. I observed my father walking behind the receptionist, disappearing into the corridor leading to the rooms. In his wake, I noticed an older man who looked like a character from a different era. This man, resembling a Norwegian fisherman from the 1930s, wore a distinctive black leather skin cap and a striking red polka-dotted sweater, appearing to be in his 60s. Nothing about him was abnormal, so I automatically assumed he was either a guest or an employee at the motel. Upon later approaching the receptionist, I made inquiries about this mysterious figure. To my bewilderment, the receptionist insisted that only my father and he had been present. As I gazed upon the man, he seemed to possess the appearance of an ordinary human being. There was nothing particularly remarkable about him, except for his peculiar attire. Nevertheless, in the north of Norway, it is not uncommon for individuals to don such clothing even in contemporary times. Consequently, I refrained from further pondering it and regarded him as an everyday individual. The question then gives itself, have I seen a ghost? It all depends on how you read the Bible. If you read the Bible as if it were written to us, the answer is no, because the deceased are either in heaven or hell. If you read the Bible as if it was not written to us, the answer is yes. Western Christianity, which has a Greek Hellenistic influence, strongly emphasizes duality, influenced by Plato's philosophy. The belief is that after death, one either goes to hell or heaven, and the Mosaic covenant is no longer considered applicable to our current situation. With this cultural background, the answer would always be no. I did not see a ghost. The Bible was written to Jews who followed Jesus' teachings and lived in a Hebraic culture, which is radically different from ours. It was written in a day and age when the New Testament did not exist. They only had what we call the Old Testament. In the Old Testament, there is a strong prohibition against communicating with deceased individuals within the Mosaic covenant. This raises the question, if ghosts or spirits of the deceased were not present, why would Jehovah explicitly forbid his followers from engaging in such communication? With this cultural background, I would always say yes, I saw a ghost. Why would a Greek Hellenized Christian living in the 21st century categorically state that there are no ghosts? In our Greek Hellenized Western Christianity, we often readily embrace detailed depictions of hell and heaven that originate from sources outside the Bible. These depictions, more often than not, stem from Roman Catholic sources, which can be historically traced back to bishops and priests who amalgamated Christian beliefs with pagan traditions. These descriptions clearly say when a soul dies, it either goes to heaven or it goes to hell, depending upon their faith and trust in Jesus. We have no problem believing this, even if it is not in the Bible. Nevertheless, when we encounter descriptions of heaven and hell from non-Christian sources, particularly those of Jewish origin, many Christians tend to dismiss them solely because of their Jewish roots. Why do we readily embrace vivid descriptions of hell and heaven from non-biblical sources as long as they don't have Jewish origins? Did I see a ghost in Gamvik? I probably saw a ghost.